Hey guys, in the last episode we had our wheels powder coated and ceramic coated. As you can tell, they turned out amazing. I'm absolutely in love with this color. To kind of match the energy though, with having everything nice and clean and perfect, we are going to go ahead and get the engine bay cleaned, as you can see. So we got a lot of work cut out for us because this engine bay is filthy. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, please leave them down in the comment section below. And please don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you're having a blessed day, and thanks for tuning in. So the camera just fully exposes me right here. The camera is showing way more dirt than what is visible to the naked eye. So unfortunately, I'm pretty bummed with that. This is the result you guys are seeing. I don't have footage of it actually clean in comparison to what, because to the naked eye it looks clean, but currently it looks dirty to the camera. But I promise I did as best I could. This looked really clean in person, but it's all right. We'll move on from here. I'm super happy about how it turned out. I'm super happy with how it turned out. I'm gonna plug in the compressor one more time, and now that I've got better light in here, I'm gonna use the light to check all the electrical cords, kind of blow those out, make sure I do a really good job, make sure I get all the electrical ports like pointed down so that the water can like drain out of them. So that's what I'm gonna work on right now. So this is all leaking up under here. So we got this right here, this line on the Subaru, or on the transmission. It's the back line right before the drive line. So it's this cap. What I'm looking at right now is seeing if it's possible to take that off without with the transmission thing in the car. I'm looking at it and I'm feeling like
But it's probably possible, but it's probably something that'd be a lot easier done if the transmission was out of the car. That is probably what we're going to be needing to do, which revolves us taking the wheels off, taking the hubs off. Well, we didn't have to take the hubs all the way off. We just have to get the CV axle out. Take the transmission out, I think is what we're gonna have to do, and then fix that leak. So I'm gonna have to see exactly what all I need to do to rip it apart, get it out, and then go from there. Yeah, because you can see right here just how much it's leaking pretty bad, and who knows for how long as well. So all right, let's figure it out. We right now are going to be pulling the Subaru 5-speed transmission. I've never pulled a transmission before. I'm going to learn a lot on this project, and I'd be lying if I was saying I wasn't just minorly stressed on through all of it. So right now, since I've never done it, I'm just going to figure it out on my own. I need to pull the wheels off, and then we're going to pull the axles out. We have a bunch of other like little electrical that runs down here. Just have to make sure all this is disconnected. Seems relatively easy. Literally it might just be that one cable. Obviously we need to disconnect the clutch system here, see what we need to do for that, pull the transmission and get going on that. So again, and the reason we're doing this, I should clarify, is because, and I think this is common with these 5 speeds, is the rear where the transmission line is leaks. So we need to fix that. But yeah, and I don't have the rear jacked up, but we'll have to jack the rear up so that we can make more room as far as me sitting in the car, because I want to open the car doors while it's at an angle, or sit in the Subaru while it's at an angle, get in there. There are some bolts that you have to take apart in here in the center console area. And so we have that to look forward to doing as well. So like I said, I've only actually got an hour for the rest of this day. So I think my goal right now is just get the wheels off, get the axles off, and get potentially all the things on top we have to do as far as like electrical and things like that. So appreciate you guys tuning in to another episode, and appreciate you guys' support. Please leave a like, follow, subscribe. Obviously the follow and subscribe goes a much further away, but I'll take whatever I can get. And also comment down below what you guys think. So appreciate your time. What's going on, guys? It's the next day and still just working on pulling the transmission. I was having some issues getting the CV axle out yesterday, and I think I just need to take off the other side, and that'll help the wheel in the CV axle nut, things like that. I think that'll help and give me more space for what it'll. I'm gonna kind of push the transmission over a little bit more, get the CV axle out. I'm just trying to not take the rotor and like the whole hub off. Obviously, if I did that, I would have more room. So just need to make some more room, and then we'll be good to go. So that's where we're at right now. we're gonna move on to the interior because we do have to pull the trim pieces apart, and there are 4 bolts, or 4 screws I should say, under the shift knob. Why am I gear shift? Jeez, I don't know why I'm struggling with my brain right now. There are 4 screws under here that we got to get to, and then we will be able to proceed because we got to be able to pull the shifter linkage and everything like that out of the car. So pretty sure I've shown this before, but I go on the differential. We're pretty much there, which is the crazy news. I think we've got 99% of it. Pitch stop's already undone. The electrical's already unplugged. We do have to disconnect our, I forget what that's called all of a sudden. Our clutch fork pusher. That's the name of it now officially, if you didn't know. Clutch fork pusher. That's what it's called. Even though I know it's definitely called something else, and my brain's just forgetting right now. I promise I once knew what it was. But yeah, we just need to disconnect that, and then I think we're rocking and rolling. So in a pretty good spot, honestly. So let me get under the car and show you guys what I did for the driveline. We have 2 bolts that we need to break loose to get the middle of the driveline undone, and then from there, hopefully there's not like I'm getting some nice amounts of grease in there. And then so break it loose. Looks like it's gonna be a 14 millimeter. Gonna grab the big boy, break it, get the bolts out, and then from there we should be able to just pull the driveline right out of the 5-speed. Very easy to do. And then from there, I think that's it. I mean, we just got, I'm gonna probably have to go grab a second pair of hands to help me get it out of the car. But we're just gonna get the jack underneath it, jack the transmission to a stable point, undo the subframe, and then get it down on the ground. So I'm gonna make sure I can grab a second pair of hands because I would like a second set of hands while I'm doing this. Though I'm sure I could do it on my own. I mean, realistically, it shouldn't be that hard. I guess the last thing I'm going to make sure that I have is enough space to actually pull the transmission out from underneath the car. Make sure the car is jacked up high enough in the air. So, yeah, let's just finish it off here. Just got a little bit more to go. back up, please. Of course.
Well, guys, this is going to wrap it up here. As you can tell, pulling a transmission is no small feat. Granted, it's not the hardest thing in the world, and this was my first time pulling a transmission, but it did take me a while to get it done. On the next episode, we're going to be cleaning it and fixing the leak that we've had, and changing out some seals, things like that. So I super appreciate you guys tuning in and showing me the love and support you guys have been doing. So please leave a comment and subscribe. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what car you drive, what you're working on, what your plans are and builds. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.